After 16 years of teaching elementary school, I've noticed striking patterns among parents in their 40s. Research shows 68% of Korean mothers experience parenting burnout by their child's 5th grade. This generation, often having children later, average first birth at 32, faces unique challenges when their kids reach puberty, while they themselves navigate midlife transitions. My classroom files reveal how these pressures manifest in children's behavior and academic performance. Korean children average 3.7 extracurricular activities weekly, with 40-something parents most likely to overschedule. A 2023 Seoul National University study found this leads to 42% higher burnout rates in preteens. The irony? These parents often complain about their own packed work schedules while filling every white space on their child's calendar. I've seen students fall asleep during lessons, their exhaustion mirroring their parents' frantic pace of life. 40-something parents increasingly seek friendship over authority, with 61% of teachers noting discipline erosion. Korean Educational Development Institute 2022. When a 6th grader mocked a teacher recently, his mother laughed nervously instead of correcting him. This stems from generational trauma. Many of these parents rebelled against strict 1980s parenting and now overcompensate. But children actually crave clear boundaries. My student surveys show 78% feel safer with consistent rules. Comparison is epidemic among 40-something parents. When Minji scored 98% on a test, her mother's first question was, "What did Yoona get?" This mirrors corporate Korea's competitive culture these parents grew up with. Neuroscience shows such comparisons activate children's amygdala, creating chronic stress. My classroom data reveals compared students have 2.3 times more unexplained stomach aches, a somatic response to anxiety. A 2024 ChildWise Korea report shows parents spend 4.1 hours daily on phones, while limiting children to 1.5 hours. I've witnessed parents scroll through Instagram during school plays while chastising their child's screen addiction. This dissonance stems from 40-somethings being Korea's first digital immigrants. They adopted technology as adults rather than growing up with it. Their children see through this. 89% of my students cite parental hypocrisy as their top complaint. Nostalgia blinds many 40-something parents. When 11-year-old June complained about exam stress, his father snapped, "In my day, we walked uphill both ways to school." But data tells another story. Today's students study 14 more hours weekly than 1980s kids. Korean Statistical Office. Romanticizing hardship prevents empathy. In counseling sessions, students often whisper, they don't understand how much harder it is now, with startling resignation. Midlife regrets haunt 40-something parents. Mr. Park, a former aspiring doctor, now micromanages his daughter's science grades. The Korean Psychological Association found 53% of parents admit living vicariously through their children. This creates perfectionist paralysis. I've seen brilliant students freeze during exams, terrified of disappointing parents. Their notebooks often contain anxious doodles of parental faces judging every answer. Parents agonize over college funds while indulging in luxury. The average Korean 40-something spends 380,000 won monthly on designer goods but panics about tuition. KB Financial Group 2023. During a budgeting exercise, Suman wrote, "My mom says we're poor." The same week, her mother posted Paris vacation photos. This cognitive dissonance confuses children. 68% of my students report money-related anxiety, fearing both poverty and failing to meet lavish expectations. Achievement trumps emotional health in 40-something parenting. When Jiwon won an art contest, her mother praised the trophy but missed her daughter's slumped shoulders. The Korean Youth Counseling Institute reports only 12% of parents ask, "How do you feel?" daily. This creates emotional illiteracy. Students can solve quadratic equations but can't name their sadness. My classroom's feelings chart remains untouched while math problems boards overflow with work. Breaking these cycles requires conscious effort. I recommend the 3R method. Reflect, journal parental triggers. Release, let children make small mistakes. And reconnect, 20 minutes of device-free conversation daily. Schools now offer midlife parenting workshops. Attendance has reduced student anxiety cases by 37% in pilot programs. Change begins when parents acknowledge our children aren't extensions of ourselves, but individuals navigating a world radically different from our youth.